What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my blue-red prowess burn deck. Um, I've been getting beat a lot by that quest for the pure flame deck, and the card that has been really bothering me in that deck is Thunder's Wrath, because it's such a memey card. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, I did it, miracle. So, but I was thinking, like, what are ways I can actually abuse the miracle mechanic? And then I thought about this one card I've always wanted to play, which is Bloodwater Entity, which puts instant sorceries from a graveyard to the top of your library. So that was kind of like the thing about that. That's kind of like the catalyst of me building this deck. There's been a lot of other like blue red prowess decks. They've all been really okay. Like most of them are based on Spell Art Chimera and things like that. I probably should be playing that card, but I'm not, and I'm gonna let you know why. So, but it's more of like a burn deck, but burn control, aggro control-y style deck. Oh, maybe I should play that card now that I think about it. But who cares? Let's go. Let's just do what I want to do. So let's get right into it. 21 lands, three duels, 10 islands, 8 mountains. I don't like a lot of tap lands in this deck. You really want to just have all your lands tapped, and eventually you just kind of loot them away. Enclave Patrologist, along with Merfolk Looter, let you draw on your opponent's turn, which is really good for miracling. This eventually, if you leveled up enough, it just draws a card, which is really what you want. Looter will put the Thunderous Wrath or whatever the card you don't need in your graveyard. It doesn't really matter. It also helps fill up your graveyard for other things. Chain Lightning, Searing Spear, pretty efficient mana spells when you end up flipping Curious Homunculus here. This becomes Lightning Bolt, basically. And speaking of Homunculus, this is why you want your graveyard full of things with the looters. Three instant sources in your graveyard. This flips to a 3/4, and it starts reducing your things, and that's when the deck really starts to take off. But even still, you don't even really need it, and it ramps too with your instant sorcery spells, which you have about 24 of them. Telling Time, it's an interesting one. It comes over like Anticipate or anything like that because it puts cards on top of your library, so you can fix your draws with like Thunderous Wrath and things like that. You just put them on top of your library and then draw them next turn. Just remember that this doesn't actually draw you cards; it put cards in your hand, so you want to be wary about how you stack the things. Substantiate, it's a pretty good tempo card. It either bounces a creature or bounces a spell, so it's like a bad remand or really expensive unsummon. It's actually what the deck really needs. So you need that kind of like control thing. Bloodwater Entity, like I said, it's just mainly for getting Thunderous Wrath on top of your library, but you can get other cards you need. Like maybe you just need a burn spell to finish them off, or maybe you just need another spell. When you have this going with Enclave Patrologist, it's really good. You kind of just get that going whenever you want. Cackling Counterpart, I love this card. I've always want to play this card in something, but it basically makes it turns like if you have this on the field, this turns into Snapcaster Mage, essentially, or this turns this into like just more gigantic Eldrazi idiots. I think it's cards like really nuts in this deck. This probably should just be a Spell Art Chimera or something like that, but I think the synergy between this is like too good to pass up. Thunderous Wrath, we already talked about that. I just want to have miracles. I want a Christmas miracle here. It's Christmas Eve right now, so this is my Christmas Eve miracle. And Open Into Wonder just is a 1/0. I was having a lot of trouble just like kind of getting through like a big massive board of things. So you just cast this and draw a bunch of cards and keep looping it over and over with Entity. Maybe we'll see. In this thought I had like Slip Through Space, but I might as well just have like one. I only had room for like one extra spell, so I'm gonna try this out. And it draws a card when you deal damage, so that's good. Maybe you get to loop it over and over or something like that. I don't know. You only need to really get through maybe 2 or 3 times in the burn to finish them off. That's what really is going to happen. It's like you're getting a lot of chip damage in, and eventually you'll just burn them out with like Thunderous Wrath or Searing Spears or what have you. I probably should have more burn. I should have a lot of things. This stock is clearly just kind of thrown together. I threw it together last night, and I've played a couple games, so I'm pretty iffy on the numbers here. This could definitely go in several different directions. Sideboard, Nipples of Frost for more creature decks. I'm actually trying to sideboard more towards creature decks versus control decks here. So you have Nipples of Frost, Flash Freeze, mainly for burn, red deck. It's my plan in that matchup is just control the board with burn spells like Fiery Impulse and maybe Mizium Warriors. I'm not sure if I'll play that because all their creatures are hasty, and then kind of control like the stack of burn spells with Flash Freeze. Counterflux for the control matchups. A big card that's good against me is Imperial Mask, so hopefully Counterflux will protect me against that. Fire Impulse, Mizium Mortars, and Displacement Wave are all just against like smaller creature decks. This is especially against Heroic. Most people play like something like Havoc, but which could be fine, but I think I just want to like blow up the board instead. Fiery Impulse, I prefer cheap and instance over just like the kind of Mizzy Mortarsy for like things like Lagana by Trailblazer, which is still annoying. I have some Substantiate too, so I don't think my heroic matchup could be that bad as long as I take a really controlling route. Yeah, that should be it. We're gonna play in the tournament in a couple minutes. Like I said, I kind of just threw this deck together. I think most of the numbers are right here. Like I said, I probably could have Spelled Art Chimera somewhere around here, but I don't know. It doesn't really like. I think I'm more of like a burn deck, but it does give me like an extra sort of like move, like sort of like kill condition. Maybe I can put that in the sideboard somewhere. Um, I don't know. I've also had a weird time with just like filling my graveyard with a lot of spells. Eventually, it does get kind of big, but it's not like 10, 12 big. It wouldn't be like an essential piece I put in here. You know, maybe like a 5 or 6-3 or 6-4 or Enigma Drakes, something like that. But yeah, I just want to try something new today. I probably won't do that well. I don't know. We'll see. I've had a lot of really bad luck in tournaments lately, so we'll see what happens. Let's get some Snapcaster Mages, huh? Some PD Snapcaster Mage.